Perhaps marketing's most important role in doing gender is to teach and reinforce norms, including attitudes and behaviors, that are deemed appropriate for males and females. These norms, displayed in everyday social interaction, form the basis of being either male or female. Each day, we are exposed to about 360 ads across 5 channels: TV, radio, internet, newspapers, and magazines. These ads evoke gender displays by depicting normative conceptions of what it means to be masculine or feminine. They then offer solutions, everything from cosmetics to power tools, to help customers accomplish gender, or behave in such ways to be recognized as either male or female. Over time, individuals internalize these normative conceptions through a process of vicarious modeling. That is, watching and imagining the outcomes of others' behaviors and then adopting those behaviors to achieve similar outcomes. Many ads evoke stereotypes as widely held conceptions of what it means to be male or female. These gender roles, attitudes, dispositions, and ideal types are culturally conceived correlates of biological sex, things that, it would seem, go naturally with the immutable categories of being either male or female. Unfortunately, consumers can and do adopt these conceptions as their own, and then act on them as doing gender. Thus, 44% of high school girls try to lose weight. Why? Because our models of doing gender, that is, being feminine, are brought to us by Victoria's Secrets, Budweiser, and GoDaddy. By creating and reinforcing what it means to look like a man or a woman, brands appeal to consumers' general anxiety to uphold certain gender scripts or displays.
You'll look younger, smaller, lighter, fuller, tighter, thinner, softer.
This anxiety is a powerful motivator because doing gender is non-optional, both relevant in everyday life and enforced by society. The following ad from Hardee's is an example of doing gender that speaks to what or how men and women should eat. The ad opens with the highly sexualized figure of Mystique, a character from X-Men. In this example, the cue to "man up" alerts viewers to the appropriate way of doing gender, suggesting that attractive, muscular, essentially ideal men eat bacon cheeseburgers.
Eat like you mean it.
That implies that only men can truly enjoy this hamburger. Women literally have to transform themselves in order to eat like they, quote, mean it.
Extra bacon thick burger at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Hardee's may very well be targeting men, but so were Axe, Burger King, and BMW, all of whom were called out for the overt sexism in their advertisements. But examples of doing gender don't need to have scantily clad women wrestling over beer in order to distort gender ideal types, reinforce gender roles, or teach young people that certain ways of doing things or looking are appropriate and not appropriate for their sex. Luckily, some brands have noticed the ill effects of these sorts of advertisements, including low self-esteem and distorted male-female ideal types. Many are now pushing back.
Hi, Erin.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm gonna just give you some actions to do. I just do the first thing that comes to mind. Show me what it looks like to run like a girl.
My hair. Oh my God.
Show me what it looks like to fight like a girl. Now throw like a girl.
The ad is successful because it exposes worrying conceptions of doing gender that at first glance seem completely natural. Another example of this sort of marketing which challenges widely held conceptions of what it means to do gender, is Procter & Gamble's Ariel detergent, which recently aired a very controversial ad in India.
Nana, here shield, leg.
Here we have a working mother who tends to the housework by herself, in line with the typical conception of female domesticity.
मेरी छोटी सी गुड़िया
Next, her father launches into a soliloquy of sorts, really just an apology, over the burden that she must bear to accomplish gender in India's gender-stratified society. Note the lazy husband sitting on his couch.
सॉरी कि ये सब तुम्हें अकेले करना पड़ता है सॉरी कि जब तुम घर घर खेलती
The ad points out that different ways of doing gender are
घर
learned,
खेलते वक्त वो
often as children through play.
एक्टिंग करता होगा और तुम जैसी
Breaking
कोई
with the
छोटी सी
norms of doing gender,
बनाने की
the father decides, from then on, to quote, share the load, an eye-opening reversal that shocked many Indians. As society becomes more aware of the normative conceptions of doing gender presented in ads and internalized by audiences, I expect that a new generation of ads, like those of Procter & Gamble or Always, are forthcoming.